Good-looking screen by Gasol. Outside Rose. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. They need this one. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Rose. Gasol's got his second basket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Bazemore cannot hit. Good D by Ariza.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Goes up from the top of the key. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Over to the wing. To the paint. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And Rose drops them both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. A-Train, the pass to Teague. Inside.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
Ariza with the bucket. Marky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Trevor Ariza. Butler, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Rose. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's A-Train in for Teague. No good from A-Train. And here is Williams. He kicks to Mirotic. Here's the three. The rebound by A-Train. A-Train's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Chicago leading by 12. And Mirotic kicks to Butler. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's A-Train. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Williams kicks to Butler. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a tremendous feed from Williams. Great awareness.
Schroeder passes to A-Train. He feeds it to Schroeder. McGee against Noah. There's a good screen. 4 on the clock. Schroeder passes to A-Train. They get it again. Good on the shot.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
From outside the arc, an amazing shot just barely beat the buzzer.
That is...
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Butler. 22 points and a steal.
And we've all watched him just be an unstoppable force here tonight.
Well, nothing they've done on the defensive end has been able to slow him down. I mean, he's doing exactly what he wants to when he wants to do it.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Bogdanovich out there with Portis, and it's Gasol. And at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's the pass to A-Train. Hawks passing it around. Millsap a screen on Rose. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move.
Boy, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Rose dishes to Butler. Pass to Rose. Out to the wing. Here's Gasol. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Got a piece of it. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. And again, it's Atlanta.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Butler kicks to Rose. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And he gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 14.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start. All right, a chance to check out stats for Al Horford. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's covered by Rose. Here's A-Train. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Butler. The Bulls leading by 17. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Hawks. Teague's checked in. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A-Train and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the game for A-Train, 16 points, and the 3-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
And you know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Butler. He's got 25. To the middle. Rejected by Millsap. Teague at the elbow. Outside Millsap. Right wing to the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
No good from A-Train.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of it.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
Here's Butler. Great D that time from Teague.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Pass to A-Train. The feed to Millsap. From 13, drained for 2 points. Millsap's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, he's shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Rose, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Good season for him last year. 5th in steals, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game. One of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you pointed out, Greg, I mean, he was top 5 in steals last season. Just a lethal combination of great physical ability and mental preparation.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Chicago. Iritic comes in for Bogdanovich. Williams, he's checked in for Rose. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Mike Scott's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Stolen by McGee. Here's Teague. Oh! And he slams it one-handed.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Just 5 on the clock. Butler from outside. Millsap grabs the miss.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
A-Train, the pass to Teague. Dishes to McGee. Here's Scott in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Noah with a screen for Williams. There's a screen. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Williams has got 6.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Mirotic dishes to Williams. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 8. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Kicks to Gasol. It's rebounded by A-Train.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Hawks, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
And the Bulls making a change here. Portis is checked in. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Atlanta. Noah the screen. Here's Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And it's Schroeder missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
The Hawks trail by 20. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Millsap. A-Train, the pass to McGee. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's A-Train. Atlanta again missing. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a 1. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with A-Train. And it's Bazemore at the small forward position.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Butler kicks it to Noah. And it's Rose penetrating, rejected by Millsap. And they're able to recover. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Atlanta Hawks. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And the Hawks with possession here. 19-point game. Here's Bazemore. There's the dish to Horford. To the middle, A-Train. And that's in. Nice feet on the play. A-Train's got 4 points this quarter.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Butler passes to Noah. Butler dishes to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Noah. Passes it to Portis. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And the Bulls lead by 19. To the wing right side. A-Train, the pass to Schroeder. Hawks passing it around. There's the feed to Horford. To the inside. No good from A-Train.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Nice shot by Portis.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
The Hawks trail by 21. Schroeder passes to A-Train. He dishes it to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Butler passes to Portis. Back to Butler. Noah the screen. Butler goes in. It's blocked. But they recover it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Teague is checked in for Atlanta.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Gasol gets it to go.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Teague drives in, feeds it to Horford. 11 feet away, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And it's good. 17 points for Millsap.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Portis, the pass to Rose. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Shoots. The shot is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. The pass to Bazemore. Here's A-Train. Out to the right wing. Puts it up from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Rose kicks to Butler. Atlanta with the rebound. Horford's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to A-Train from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Rose in the post. Teague covering. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Gasol. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gasol's got 4 this quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
A-Train, the pass to Horford. He feeds it to Bazemore to the left side wing. Here's A-Train. He's covered by Rose. Picked by Horford. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
What a performance from Millsap here. He has 17 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
Chicago leading by 19 points.
Timeout for the Bulls.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Millsap. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the 4th. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. That's good. And it's 8 points for Derrick Rose.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
The Hawks trail by 21. Here's A-Train. Pass to Bazemore. Millsap left side.
2 minutes, 2 1.
Fires from 14 and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Millsap's got 21 in the game. Rose dishes to Butler, passes to Portis. Rose kicks to Gasol. Rebound by A-Train. The Hawks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. To the right side. Shoots the three. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
Clark, looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Butler. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
And it's Rose penetrating. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here's Millsap. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration.
The 2K Sports postgame show.